You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network. Riotcast.com.
What you girls do, it's fucking baby shit. My fucking little brother could do that to my dick anytime.
Welcome to Why You Suck in Bed. I'm Dr. Stacy. I'm here with Molly.
Where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
And Jeffrey.
Okay.
And John. And if you hear something in the background, it's truck nuts sawing something.
With fava beans.
And Henry's missing.
Still.
And we have a guest in the studio.
Wait, we need to play the theme music.
Yeah, we do.
I can't believe we're doing this bit again.
First of all, get off your phone.
Sorry.
This bit is going to be
Nathan tweeted me.
It's about you.
You know Nathan, our buddy Nathan?
Yes.
He tweeted me.
What did he say?
He said we should talk about why sex sucks. Why sex scenes suck in movies.
I'd have babies suck on my pee-pee.
That too. He did suggest that as well.
That's a good one, Nathan. I love Nathan. I have a crush on Nathan. I have a Twitter crush. All right. So before we begin the next segment, we will play the theme music. Do you have the theme music?
It's time for the X-Box.
Oh, wow. I had forgotten what it sounded
So good. Spooky.
I feel like I'm on acid right now.
Because it's such a scary segment. It's when we bring exes into the studio and we find out what it's really like to date one of us.
It's time for the X-Box.
Okay.
He sounds like, I don't know. Richard.
Like Barney?
Like Barney.
Yeah, like Barney.
Thank you, Barney, for another wonderful theme song.
Yeah.
And Jeff.
No, I wrote the same song.
Well, you write all of it.
He just read.
It's a given.
It's time for the
that
X-Box.
It was really complicated.
With his really spooky voice. Okay. So, John, we're going to do an X spot on you.
Great.
And we surprised you with our guest. You didn't know that she was coming. Would you like to introduce her to the guests?
Suck
to the
my
audience,
balls,
I mean.
Mother. This is Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
And
how are you?
We dated in high school.
Unfortunately.
Chloe looks thrilled.
It's so fucking random.
So how do you think that we got her on the show? Do you have any theories?
The fact that we had reconnected recently probably has to do with it. I just don't know how you got into contact with her, or how you even found out that was going on.
We're Facebook stalking.
Do you remember the conversation you had when you went out for drinks with Molly and I after last taping, and you told us about how you ran into Chloe?
Yeah.
And okay. Molly and I decided that we would do a little searching. We found her.
Wait, hold. So you guys Facebook stalked me.
Yep.
You fucking assholes.
And we found her.
Well, it couldn't have been that difficult. I think I only have one Chloe in all of my friends.
Okay.
And I only have 5 friends. And you're one of them, Chloe.
No one can see your frown.
I'm on.
It is a big friend.
Chloe, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So
like my sex voice?
You gotta talk into
Thank
that
you
mic.
so much for having me on the show.
She has a more sultry voice than me.
Yeah.
Chloe is hot, and I have no idea how you got
I've
this.
only dated hot girls. That's all I date.
How did you get this?
You're surprised.
I'm shocked.
I
It's because I'm a fucking nice guy, assholes.
I don't know. So how long did you guys date, Chloe?
It's pretty brief.
Yeah.
It's a brief.
What do you mean brief? Back in high school, 5 months is a fucking lifetime.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, were you older? Were you seniors? Were you juniors?
I was a senior. She was a junior.
Okay, so take us through how this happened.
How we met?
Yeah. How did the spark begin?
Under the bleachers.
Did not, asshole.
How did it begin?
Well, we both worked at Adventureland.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Fucking Adventureland.
She was a game person, like she worked
You were both
on-
carnies,
No,
is what you're saying.
I was a gift shop
She ate
employee.
chicken bits.
She was a carny. I was a gift shop employee. Big difference.
Okay.
Ring toss.
Okay.
And I sold these inflatable things. Like I would have to blow these things up and put sticks on
A
them.
lot
and
of
sell them.
blowing.
Yeah.
So much
A lot of blowing. Well, no, actually, I had a machine.
John loves blowing things.
Yes.
I had a fucking air blower and I would blow these things. And we sold these like huge smiley faces. They were like tremendous. And I had seen her a couple of times because all the girls in the park wear tight black pants with their shirts. And she has a sweet ass. And one day she was walking by and I took that smiley face and it had its like hand up and I kind of like moved it so that it
So smooth.
It smacked her ass.
You're hoarding all the
You
ass
smacked her
around
ass
you.
with a
And I
balloon.
just jumped right
With a
on his
balloon.
dick.
With a balloon.
After that, it's just,
She turned-
I couldn't
no.
resist.
She turned around and almost punched me in the
Understandable.
face.
Wow.
She almost socked me right in the jaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what?
And that smiley face became part of our sex life.
Or lack thereof.
The dry hump.
The dry hump.
The smiley face in between.
Yeah, you mentioned that you didn't lose your virginity till later, so does that mean you guys didn't fuck?
No, we didn't.
No, he's a fucking pussy.
So Chloe wanted to get it on,
Oh, yeah.
and you said no?
I have a perfect vagina.
How does that happen? How does that fucking happen?
You never came right out and said, I want to
I think if I'm gyrating on your denim cock, then
You see, but I never read signals well. I was never good at reading a female's signals. And I know what you're going to say, but I was gyrating all up on your dick. What else could I have wanted? I don't know, because, you watch movies and the good guy's not supposed to want sex right away,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is like, you internalized all these like societal cues that girls want to wait, and
Yeah, I was a
you don't
fucking
want to
idiot.
rush things.
bullshit.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
an idiot.
that.
I was an idiot. I'm not going to...
You were the older man. I mean,
I know, that makes it worse.
charge.
It does make it worse.
So did
you
you-
always took charge.
That's true.
She would want to we didn't have sex. We would dry hump and do stuff like that. But she would want to do it like in the room next to where her parents were fucking watching TV.
Yeah.
We went to the movies.
That's typical
to see,
high school.
To see the what the fuck was that movie? The Prince of Egypt or that fucking that cartoon. It was a cartoon.
That's awesome.
How do you remember that? It's so sad. Have you ever gone on a date since?
No, but we went with
The best night of my life.
we went with her family because I didn't have a car in high school.
Ugh.
And we sat, we sat 2 rows behind them, and she wanted to give me a hand job,
I like Chloe. It sounds like she's a real woman.
and I was like worried that Dad might turn around and be like, "Hey, what are you doing back there?" Or I might like spray them or something. Like,
Oh,
I know.
John.
These are all legitimate
John's
concerns.
so sweet.
but she gave me a hand job, right? And then, of course, as soon as I'm about to finish, she pulls her hand out, so I blow all over my pants, and then I got to walk around with a wet spot the rest of the fucking night.
How'd you explain that?
I just had to put my hand in front of it.
Ooh, that's uncomfortable. Do you guys go out for Sundays
And
afterwards?
according to you, it smelled like bleach.
Well, that
It probably did. Everyone knew
A
it
few
was
days later, yeah.
Everyone smelled the chemical smell.
Semen. So, Chloe, were you aware of John's water snake fetish at Adventureland? What? He used to steal them from the gift shop and fuck them?
Where do I put my pee-pee?
No, I don't think we would have made it through the 5 months knowing that he was fucking water
Yeah.
snakes.
He
but,
was- when
He
he
was
finished-
fucking water snakes, but not you.
How does that
God
make you
damn
feel?
it!
And pasta, most likely.
Yeah,
Back
that
to my
was-
sexually frustrated high school days.
Don't
Takes
forget.
you right back.
Don't forget shop vacs.
Oh, he also fucked the shop vac at
Yeah, I
Adventureland.
fucking shot a load on a cookie. That was only
And
one.
a cookie.
So
Do you remember the storage room in the back of the gift shop?
Oh yeah,
that's where he would fuck
But
objects.
so disturbing.
We hooked up a couple of times back there.
Oh, that's
Do you remember the shop vac back there? That's the one
yeah,
I'm talking about.
yeah, I do. That was really dirty.
It was
Never
really
fucking clean that thing.
It was really.
It was used for fucking vacuuming puke off the fucking rides. So good job. Good job.
so we brought this woman onto the show
to belittle me.
to basically.
Berate me.
Well, that's great, but basically, you're just telling her all the things that you chose to fuck other than her.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You're
such a winner, John.
I was a dumb kid. What can I say?
So, how are you doing, Chloe? Did you recover from this relationship? I mean, have things been better in your life since? Have men actually wanted to fuck you?
Yeah. Especially my recent addiction to Tinder has shown that all men want to fuck me.
I think you have to explain what Tinder is
To the
because
listeners, yeah.
Stacey's like 65 years old and has no idea.
And I have a neurological condition that I can't even say it because I have a brain tumor. Go ahead.
Well, I was coming home on the bus, shit-faced at 4 a.m, and I needed some, entertainment. And so I downloaded this app called Tinder, which finds you hot singles in your area.
It's like Grindr for straight people.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
exactly. It tells you how far away they are, and basically you just superficially swipe to the left or the right, whether you like them or not. And if you both swipe right, then you get matched and you get to talk. You get to chat.
And guess who got matched?
And then it's real awkward when
when
you
exes.
swipe left and there, he texted me and was like,
Saw you
we
on
matched.
Tinder.
So you're on Tinder swiping away, and this asshole comes up, John,
Yeah.
and so you guys got matched, and
I thought it'd be a laugh.
yeah, haha. And what was your reaction? You found out that he's divorced with 2 kids living in a basement.
I didn't have high expectations for him.
Not
but,
a basement. All right, it's a small apartment, but it's not a basement.
I thought it was someone's basement.
No.
Oh, okay.
I hate you.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
So yeah, it's a pretty hilarious app because some guys know that girls like to be talked to and find out about their lives, and others are just like, how far away are you? What are you doing right now? Mm-hmm. Let's fuck. Actually, one guy told me that he was reading 50 Shades of Grey and that he really loved BDSM, and then I blocked him.
Good.
Like, too soon. I just said, hey, what's up?
Right,
I
right.
didn't need your fucking,
Yeah, that's
sexual
But
history.
isn't that that's the premise, right? Like it's for hookups.
Yeah, which is what's funny because I think Grindr, I think perhaps in the gay community, the anonymous sex thing is kind of more acceptable. I don't think that many girls, although my friend did meet up with a girl in an alley and he got a BJ and came on her face.
Okay.
So,
You know what?
I guess it works.
I think, yeah, I'm sure it works for some. I think the whole homosexual community, male on male, I'm not even going to open up the whole conversation about lesbians because that's, again, a whole other issue. But men on men, yeah. Like, they're just like, let's just fuck.
There's
like,
Craigslist. I mean,
yeah,
it's,
who
it's all
cares?
about that, yeah.
I think I think the ladies, no matter how much we try to deny it, even though we are capable of having just hookups, it needs a little bit more.
That, and
something.
I also don't want to end up
Me
in a
too.
million
Dead.
pieces in a garbage bag in someone's basement.
Yeah.
You
So-
almost did
Yeah.
coming here.
But that's true too. I mean, we do have to worry about that. Although that could happen, I guess, with men too.
Yeah.
On Grindr.
I mean, I guess.
But women just tend to be more victims.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I also want to know how that would actually play out if someone just sort of comes to your house and you've met, they've had exchanged 2 words to each other and they come to your house and you're like, so you want a glass of water? Should I just
Yeah.
whip my dick out?
Yeah.
Like what? How does this proceed?
I knew a guy who was actually a guest on the show, Benji, and he's on the Howard Stern show, and he used to talk freely on Howard Stern about how he went through a phase where he would meet women on Craigslist, and he would just show up at their door. He would talk to them maybe for like an hour. He'd show up at their door and they would fuck, and that was it. And every weekend it was a new woman. And that was the big thing. Like, well, what do you do when she answers the door? Like, what's the next
I don't
move?
understand that either.
And he used to say, like, it just depended. Some girls would be like, come on in, and we would drink a little. Other girls would just attack him at the door. Taking you to Pound Town, baby! Yeah, that happened. I guess it's just like,
I mean, there are equally pervy women
Yeah.
out there. Like,
I think it's more after. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you pounce them with this, whole anonymous sex, let's bang, and then after you're just like, well, that was weird.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. What do you do? And he said afterwards, they talk, but he was also a nice person.
Fucking truck nuts.
Truck Nuts is like doing a lot of home improvement outside. Fucking asshole.
Fucking truck nuts.
Hate him. So, yeah, I mean, I think there needs to be some kind of etiquette involved in the whole thing.
Truck nuts, could you knock this shit off?
I talked about how Truck Nuts kid mooned me, right?
Are the windows open?
I didn't?
Can truck nuts hear me?
Probably.
Truck nuts is a
Nice.
But it doesn't.
What the fuck? I got out of my car the other day, and Chuck Nuts has 3 kids, and one of his kids leaned down, pulled his pants down, showed me his ass, okay, and then smiled at me. And I wanted to go over there and like tell Chuck Nuts, but then I knew he'd fucking want to talk to me, and he's creepy. So I was like, you know what?
maybe he
asshole.
told this kid to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
taught my son well, didn't I, baby?
Yeah, it would have been a creepy
you a Jesus.
conversation.
How old was this child?
He's approximately
21.
8.
Truck nuts Junior.
He has his own kids.
And he did it while Chuck Nuts was trying to open the front door. So that's how like quick this kid was. I date underage boys, and yeah.
Take that.
So you guys cool? I mean, do you think like you might get back together?
Unlikely.
It would be
highly unlikely. After this shot back water snakes conversation, I think inanimate objects have a better chance at a relationship.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't it be interesting to fuck after all this time since you didn't before?
That would be quite interesting. I
Yeah,
think,
of course
anyway.
you think it
I
would be
think it's
interesting.
I'm a retard with a boner.
How's that vajayjay hanging up?
Oh wow. Oh, I feel creepy.
You know that she took my finger virginity.
Wow.
You finger.
Yeah.
She's first got your finger.
Ate it right up.
Wow.
My fingers.
Ew.
You know what? That's
I look
yeah.
at her and she's wet.
That's really unsexy. That's like ew.
We haven't talked
And
about
he's like
fingering.
wagging his fingers in my face.
Yeah. Nasty.
What power tools going on in the background?
My fingers enjoyed it.
Did you jerk him off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, in the movie
she
theater.
thought it
Oh
was.
right. I'm sorry.
She thought it was
it's
funny.
my short-term memories going. Oh my god.
She thought it was funny to do it in places where then I would have a stain for the rest of the day.
I think
or
that's
something like
hysterical.
that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fucking
Hilarious.
asshole.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah.
going to humiliate you if you're not going to fuck her. She's going to humiliate you.
She used to humiliate me all the time. She was an abusive person.
Whoa.
That's quite.
These allegations are...
That's quite an accusation.
She was a cheerleader, okay? And I would go, as the good boyfriend would, I would go to like her tournament things.
course you
or,
would.
those.
And you guys were in different schools.
She went to Catholic school.
Okay.
She was a Catholic school girl. I mean, look at her. Come on, look at her. Obviously.
Look how I turned out.
Obviously. So I would go to like I didn't really want to go, but I would go. And so I'm sitting there, and there was one particular time that we were sitting there watching it. I was sitting on the side watching, and I don't know if you were hurt or you weren't in that particular thing or something. We were just sitting there watching, and she had a bag of Skittles.
How do you remember this?
And
I think I blocked that all out of
King
my
of Egypt.
It
and
was
the bag
like
of Skittles.
her and 2 other friends and a bag of Skittles and me. And she goes, I want to shoot the Skittles into your mouth. And I'm like, what do you mean? You want to throw them into my mouth? She's like, no, I want to put them in my mouth and shoot them into your mouth. Get your vagina out. And I was like, no, that's disgusting. She was like, fucking do it. Open your mouth.
Do it.
I'm going to shoot Skittles into it. And I fucking did it. Like a little
How is
bitch.
that embarrassing?
I fucking in front of her friends who I had just met for the first time. I'm sitting there like a little bitch with my mouth open and her firing fucking Skittles.
I'm
And not
slapping his ass and
not the good ones either. She would eat the red and the
All the
orange ones, and she would shoot the fucking
orange
green,
isn't good.
Yeah.
the green and the purple ones.
Sorry,
into my mouth.
orange.
Excuse me. Do you believe? I'm starting to wonder if this is the source of your anger towards women.
No, I don't have anger towards women.
I didn't know this.
Okay. So you're.
So I have a legacy.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe Chloe and her treatment of you made you think women were not nice individuals?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't expect.
I wanked him
I
off
didn't
in a
expect
fucking
you to
movie
have
theater,
insight,
so
but I thought
deal
I would
with it.
try.
No. No, she abused me, and then I
I don't-
dumped her, and she got upset.
Oh, did not dump me.
I
Yeah,
did
how-
dump you.
Ooh.
What happened?
I dumped
He can't admit when he's
No.
dumped.
I went to college and I dumped you.
I mean,
Well,
I
wait.
left. Like, you stayed and, whatever. I wasn't gonna fucking stay linked to that.
Right, so I dumped you.
Well, competing stories, but we'll see.
Wow, you guys, there's like no love there.
Because she was going up to Canada, and I was like, I'm not, like, there was no way that we were going to do a long
And
distance
you were going
thing.
to college.
And I was
As he wept.
I was down in New York, and she was going up to
But
Canada.
she wasn't going to college. She
Not-
was younger.
Right.
She was moving to What?
She moved, yeah. What don't you
He remembers the
understand?
Skittles, but he doesn't know me
What
at
don't you
all.
understand? She moved to Canada and then eventually went to school there.
Oh, okay.
I thought I said that.
No, you said she went to Canada, and
I thought I said that.
I'm sorry. I get upset.
you are. You're very fucking
get
upset.
very agitated.
Your arms are throbbing.
Yeah, I know.
Very upset. Wow. Do you have any questions for his ex? We have to go around the table. That's part of the X spot.
Well, unfortunately, you brought an ex that we never had sex, so you can't like
It's all right. There's plenty more.
belittle my
all my
fucking
Yeah, we
questions
didn't-
involved the ass. so
We
I
didn't
got nothing.
pre-screen that fact.
So you can't make fun of my sexual prowess, Chloe. Nice
Well,
try.
I don't know. The fingers.
What are you going to say about my fingers? What, are they not long enough? They don't
No,
curve
no,
the
no.
right way?
I think the first
I didn't
time was
cut my
too
fingernails.
violent. I remember that I couldn't. It was painful. I was sore
You don't
for
feel
days.
like a water snake.
You don't fucking, scratch the inside of my vagina. That's not how you fucking.
That
But
doesn't surprise
whatever.
me.
I wanted you to work yourself up to,
How was I to not, like? How would I know how that
because
worked?
it's a delicate flower.
Dude, come on. You know these things.
I don't know. It was the first time I shoved a finger in a vagina.
This
how
is
the
a
fuck
guy
am I
who
supposed
fucks
to know?
pasta. I
See,
guess
this
you're
said that-
right.
yeah.
I guess you're right. He would.
How would I know? You this is why I say this on the shoulder. You girls expect us to know how to do this shit with that weird thing you have in between your legs. How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Well,
it was
we know what we're doing.
because it's easy.
Read a
is.
fucking book.
It's not easy.
Grab
Blowjobs are not
what
easy.
bullshit. Take dick, put it somewhere moist, and jerk. That's it. Done. And it comes.
No. Oh, John almost coming out.
To
No,
make a
it's not
fucking-
easy.
We've had this discussion. To make a female come is a fucking art.
Here we go.
It's an art.
Here we go.
What you girls do is fucking baby shit. My fucking little brother could do that to my dick anytime.
What?
It does not take talent. Get hit by cars. A fucking dog. We talk bestiality. A dog could do what you do to my dick. Why would you not put a real picture of
And his anger towards women comes out.
fucking dog?
Yeah, I think you're just pissed because you're too dumb to figure out female anatomy.
I was, and now I am good.
Oh, you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Was he a good kisser?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, there's that.
There's that.
Molly, do you have a question?
It's because I care.
Stop it. Because I don't remember you being that great. Do you have a question? Because apparently Jeff is like, yeah, if it doesn't involve the ass, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, was there like oral
Good one.
Yes.
involved?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It is not easy. You gotta fucking juggle the balls. You
Yeah.
gotta fucking
No, it's
like the
not
shot.
juggle-
There's a thing. There's
gotta be
things
wet
to be
enough.
done. There's wet enough, but not too wet.
Dude, all you have to do is shove it in your mouth and fucking lick it like a lollipop.
So you've never had a bad blowjob.
Yeah, I've had bad blowjobs.
So what? Okay. So what was wrong with it?
I'd have babies suck on my pee-pee.
Like if it's too rough or there's too much teeth
Okay.
involved.
So then it's not that easy.
Not that easy, dude.
No, what I'm saying is it's more difficult to get you off doing oral stuff because there's so much more involved. It's such more of a complex mechanism
No, it's not.
than a
So-
penis. A penis is just a fucking stick. It's just it's nothing. It's a fucking beer bottle like this and you shove it in your mouth and it comes in your face, you swallow it, end of story.
Wow, you wish your dick was a beer bottle.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of beer
Stubby.
bottles,
wait.
It was a stubby.
So you performed oral sex on John.
Mm-hmm.
Did John perform oral sex on you?
poorly.
Poorly.
Really?
I'll admit it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at
Well,
all.
I was sore from the finger bang.
And
That was all.
and now
it was
that
all
you
he could do. That wouldn't
And now that you're saying that, it actually makes me feel even worse because I remember the first time I went down on you. Since I didn't know what I was doing, I also kind of jabbed my finger in there too. I thought I'd do like a double time, like
Combo.
Take her to.
There was just no rhythm.
Yeah, you were probably like,
I was just like,
Because I think when you're not experienced, guys just finger bang the way that they would jack off.
right, yes,
But that's not the same rhythm.
true, very true.
Or aggression.
You also can't just stick
violent-
your fingers straight in.
just jab.
Just jab them.
I also
Like poking.
At that point, I didn't know about the clit and all that kind of shit, so I was lapping all over the place. I was just like hitting.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
Yeah, I
That's
was like,
the worst. I remember those high school days when there was just lapping of lips.
Yeah,
all the
I just
time.
got like a flashback to being finger banged like violently.
It does hurt so
does.
much.
And
Yeah.
guys that
And
age
sore
don't
for
know
days.
about like nail hygiene.
Oh God! Do you know how much
no.
bacteria must have gotten in our vaginas?
no, you can't say anything about.
It's kind of cool. It's self-healing, though.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I
That's
always,
good.
I always cut my fingernails because I'm OCD.
Okay, well that's
Oh,
good.
God. What if they're jaggedy?
How was her blowjob? Probably awesome.
Again,
These
it
lips,
was like
I mean.
one of the first blowjobs. I think it was the first blowjob I ever gotten. So it was like, oh my God, it's a blowjob.
Okay.
You know, I didn't even know. You don't even
What
know
do you
what to
say?
like. You don't know what to expect. It's just like, yay, it's happening. And finally,
Exactly what he said. Yay.
Yay!
I was like, finally, I'm here, and I put both my hands up in the air while it happened.
And streamers came down. Okay, all right.
Sean's getting a blowjob.
So a lot went on in 5 months.
Yeah, it progressed quickly because of you. You know, you want to hear the best part? Because she was a good girl, Catholic school girl. In order for me to get to see her, like during the week, she had to pull this move where she told her parents she was doing poorly in science, and so she asked her parents. She said she knew someone that tutored, older guy that tutored.
tutor.
I was taking AP Bio at the time. She was taking Regents Bio, and so I became her tutor during the
Ooh.
week.
But
I
my
pulled
grades
that
never improved. Dun, dun, dun.
But your pussy was so sore.
That's because you were always
I was
trying to
distracted.
give me. We were literally in the dining room working on like her homework or something, and she would try to give me a hand job, and I'm like, "Dude, your fucking dad's right there," and she'd be like, "Fucking dick," blah, grabbing my shit.
Because I also sound like a myth.
Fucking dick. But you would get pissed at me because I would like take your hand off. Like I would be like, "Hey, whoa, wait, shit, Dad's right there. He's gonna shoot me in the face."
Well, you know, it was hot. It was.
That is pretty hot.
It was tutor rape.
That
Yeah.
would be an awesome role play.
I think that's really hot. Looking back, you don't think that's hot?
No, looking back, you know, but again, it was like Dad's right there. Like,
Yeah.
and Dad didn't like
I
me
wonder.
either.
Yeah, what would he have done if he caught? I can understand. He's a scary.
He's a big dude,
individual.
man. Your dad's a big, scary
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He would definitely
he would have killed
chop
you.
it off.
How is Brad doing? How's Bradley doing? I would never call him that to his face. It was, we'll say Smith. Mr. Smith. Sir, Mr. Smith, sir. You know what? He didn't like me because I used to, because we had different days off because she was in Catholic school and I was in elementary school.
Elementary
So-
school?
I was in elementary. I was in public
School?
So sometimes I would go to her house, like if she had off and I had like an off period. I'd go. And your dad fucking busted me that one time. He smelled my cologne in the house. Like they came home, we were
And you
totally
wear
busted.
way too much cologne to this day. So
Shut up.
I can see how that
He
happened.
knew that. He knew that smell.
I thought you smelled your dick.
Let me smell your dick.
Wow.
Wow. So what do you mean he busted you? Like, were you doing something, or you just knew
We
you were
were
in the
fooling
house?
around in the kitchen, and they pulled up, and I was like, "Fuck!" I ran outside into the backyard. I was ready to jump a fucking fence, and she was like, "No, it's fine. Just come back in." And then Dad came in, and he was like, "I need to speak to you outside."
He sounds like Darth Vader.
And I was like, "Fuck, Brad's gonna kill me." Fuck, I'm dead. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I stopped by. I didn't even come in the house. I was out in the backyard." He was like, "Bullshit. You think I'm fucking stupid? I smell your cologne all through the house."
Smell your dick.
And I shit. Immediately, I shit myself. Immediately.
So did you ever recover from that?
Not really.
No.
Not
No,
really.
no more family
I don't
movie
think,
outings?
I don't think Bradley ever liked me after that.
Or before.
Your mom kind of liked me.
Yeah, but moms are like, oh, he's such a sweetheart.
She was like, "Oh, he's got a good head on his shoulders."
Yeah,
He
moms are
has
easy to
science,
fool.
but he's the worst tutor ever.
But he's trying.
My first sex experience was with a guy who I asked him to tutor me in physics. So that is a good move. You know, that was the way to go back in high school.
I'm a genius. I never needed tutors. Maybe I should have gotten one anyway that I could sleep with.
Yeah, it's hot.
She was the brains of the operation.
We used to
I don't know
fuck
what
on
it was.
textbooks.
You would lay out textbooks? And
No,
then
like
fuck
we'd be
on it?
studying and then it'd be like "Bleh," all over each other.
Like
and
what?
"Bleh," and then the books would be everywhere.
New soundbite, Jeffrey.
That was my impersonation of tennis players, not.
It works in any context.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that wasn't Truck Nuts out there? That was Superman? Oh.
Chuck
Oh,
Nuts
it was
is
Truck
there?
Nuts?
Chuck Nuts is out there?
Oh, all right.
He's fighting?
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's outside
There's some kind of
cursing
redneck
people.
stuff going on outside.
Fucking. Oh, there's Truck Nuts' wife who just walked by. I should go tell him that Truck Nuts wants to rip my door down.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
I think
hear
they
that.
are yelling
Wait,
at
what
each
is-
other. There's some kind of Jerry Springer thing going on outside.
I gotta see this. I fucking hate Truck Nuts.
Are they
You fucking whore, get out of my house.
She could probably hear you because the windows are open. Since none of you can see what's happening right now, Dr. Stacy, who is supposed to be a doctor and an intelligent professional, just got up and ran to the window like
Started fist pumping, egging them on.
Jerry.
Wow, my neighborhood really is such trash. Okay.
Such trash.
Such trash. So Truck
That-
Nuts is
Not
out there.
the father.
He's screaming at three
go
women.
back to Jersey,
And
you trash.
Both women have enormous stomachs. It looks like they might be carrying stone babies.
Oh, we got to bring back the Stone Babies.
I know.
Can we not?
I miss the Stone Babies.
All right. So should we do some Stacy shit? Maybe Chloe will enjoy this.
I want to hear about what Chloe's been doing lately. Like, guys, you've been banging.
Banging shop facts.
Shut up, Chloe.
Oh god, that tutor thing reminded me of a recent role-playing mishap. Maybe I can tell it later.
Mishap. That was my vibrator, sorry.
You don't have Henry?
You guys yelled at me before about
No, I liked it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you do it manually? You're a fucking magic man.
He is.
Thank you.
In the butt. In the butt.
That's not as sexy. There we go.
In the butt. In the culottes. In the culottes.
I decided that Henry reminds me of James Franco.
Yes.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know what? That's
Although I-
actually a good analogy.
Yeah. Although I find James Franco super sexy. And I don't... That's the only difference.
Wow.
The only difference is one is attractive, the other is not.
No.
Hey, he's
Henry,
your ex.
Henry is attractive.
See, and
He
I
is.
find it different. I'm more attracted to Henry.
Shocking. No, Henry's a good-looking man, but James Franco is more my type.
Did you watch the roast of James
No.
Franco?
It was fucking
I need
terrible.
to.
Awful.
It was terrible.
His
I
thing
thought
at
it
the
was
end
funny.
was just like stupid.
I just like him.
That was stupid.
He was not funny. He was not.
What,
Well,
did
that's
he have?
not the point.
Did he have facial hair?
He
Yeah.
was so
Okay,
high though.
then I'm watching
No,
it.
he's not.
He's
His teeth,
so
his
hot.
teeth are like Allburn.
Love him. What are you talking about?
His teeth are disgusting.
What? You're talking about teeth?
Yes, he has pothead teeth, like fucking they're yellow.
What is
Why are
what's a
you looking at
pothead
me?
teeth?
Disgusting.
In disbelief.
He looks like he has pirate teeth.
I'm jaded to this shit. Keep going.
Oh my god! You know,
His teeth are like the color of this tablecloth. They're
his smile
brown.
makes me or come
That's disgusting.
Agreed.
right.
It looks like he took a load of shit in the mouth.
You're a dick. You really are a
Dude,
dick.
pull up a picture of
You're
him.
a douche.
His teeth are not
I don't
white.
think I've ever actually looked at his teeth.
Well, last time I
Let's do
pulled up
this,
a
let's do this.
picture, I got some porn.
He,
So
does not, he does not have white
Let's
choppers.
see.
I think he's funny.
You're going to get teeth porn now.
Is that a thing?
It damn well should be.
Sure.
oh, he's
Like, what would be better? Like, just no teeth in the front, just like entry hole, or great teeth?
Oh my god.
More
ju-
teeth. More
Just
teeth.
because I was
Too
looking
many
this
teeth?
up.
look.
Oh,
There he is.
Pull up his picture from the fucking roast.
Look,
he had yellow
he doesn't
teeth.
have yellow
Beautiful
teeth.
teeth.
He's
does.
beautiful.
No, he does not.
He's so
Oh, the disheveled hair.
fucking cute.
When he smiles, his
Pull up a picture
eyes
from the
are-
roast. He has
He has
yellow teeth.
beautiful lips.
Pull up a picture from the roast.
Okay, look, teeth picture.
Yeah.
Click on that one.
Pull up a picture from the roast. He has. Pull up a picture from the roast. He has yellow teeth.
All right, relax.
Wow.
Is this it right here, Frank?
Use the lights. Give him a break.
Is this it right here?
It wasn't the lights.
This right?
He has fucking stained teeth from smoking so much dope.
Ganj.
I don't know. I think you're just jealous because he's fucking
Yeah.
hot. And no man I've ever met can rock a cardigan like James Franco.
And he's one of those. I think he's one of those guys that you really think would be just like a nice.
No, he'd be cool to
Show
hang.
and
I'd smoke a
die.
joint with him. He's a
Yeah.
cool guy.
All right.
Whoa.
Did your house just
There's like
shook?
domestic violence going on.
Chuck nuts that just killed somebody.
was that a shotgun
He
blast?
took his truck nuts off and he fucking knocked someone unconscious with them.
That sounded like a sawed-off shotgun.
We are in the hood.
Yeah, the ghettos. The ghettos of L.I.
All right. New psychological research suggests a significant sex effect for the color red. This color may be unique in rendering young women more sexually attractive to men.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So I should wear red?
Listen to this. It's a study conducted by 2 psychologists in Germany.
If you want to fuck bulls, wear red.
It was inspired by previous work which found, for example, that when a woman wears a red t-shirt, men chose to sit closer to her than a woman wearing blue.
It stands
This is
out.
That's
one
not
of
a
those
new
bullshit
thing. That's not a
studies.
new thing. The lady in red
Right.
just dancing
Yeah.
with
Right.
me.
Another previous study found women wearing red in a bar were more approached by men.
Yeah, because red is picked up by your eyes more often, so you stand out.
This is the.
Yes,
It's
we
like
didn't
the
know.
fucking tramp stamp study.
Well, it says archaeological
What is that?
records from Africa reveal that women extensively used red and other red pigments for cosmetic purposes as a symbol for of their fertility. The study, entitled "Romantic Red Revisited," red enhances men's attraction to young but not menopausal women.
Who gives grants for this research?
I don't know. Contends that even today, red is rated as a very
Fucking
positive
assholes.
color. It chose to investigate the reaction of men to younger and older women.
I want to
because
have sex with traffic lights all the time.
It was trying to decide
More inanimate
between
objects.
2 main theories as to why men appear more attracted to women if they wear red.
It's because we can see your breasts better.
No, the first theory is that there's a cultural connection between red with romance. For example, red is paired with hearts on Valentine's Day to symbol romantic affection. There's also an association with sex, like red light districts.
And like menstruation.
The second theory is that men are attracted to women wearing red because of biology. In some female primates, increased sex hormone levels just prior to ovulation, when the female is most likely
Makes
to
their vagina
conceive,
red?
leads to increased blood flow
To their vaginas?
yes,
Which makes
their
it red?
genitals,
Yes.
and their face.
That's what I've always heard, that red is attractive to men because when you're aroused, your cheeks flush,
Right.
your lips flush,
That's
your
the next
vaginal
paragraph.
lips flush.
And your erection get fucking red.
Oh my
Red Rocket.
Red rocket, red rocket.
Oh God, why'd you get him started?
All right. They also found men were more attracted to a young woman in front of a red background than to the same target in front of a white background. The experiment was repeated with older-looking women, however, and then the background color had no effect. So it's only with probably young, fertile women. Older women were not perceived as more sexually attractive against red backgrounds. It cannot be explained whereby blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
they were
blah, blah,
ugly
blah,
and
blah,
old.
blah, 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 blah.
I just explained it. They were ugly and old. Done.
Old doesn't mean ugly.
You just dated
Telling me you don't
yourself.
want to bang Judi Dench?
All right, so there's one. There's
No,
one article.
But Judge Judy, maybe.
All right, we should do a kill, fuck, marry, old woman style.
Go
Old.
for it.
So what does that mean? Like
to
Bob
think of some
Barker?
How old? Like Meryl
Kill, fuck,
Streep?
marry. Yeah,
I
Meryl
would say
Streep,
like 50 plus.
Meryl Streep, Judi Dench, or
Oh, Superman just. This is just in ancient China, geishas used to put on a
geishas.
geisha.
Gay.
You spelled this. Geisha used to put a red see-through silk shawl on the lamps to signify they're getting busy. Hence the red light district. Thank you, Superman.
Holler.
Wow, Superman
Thank you,
contributing to the
Superman.
show.
Jumping
Wow.
in on that one.
And take your black socks off. All right. So,
He just gave you the finger.
kill, fuck, marry. Judi Dench. It's a good one.
Who the fuck is that?
We can't play if you don't know who
She's
it is.
James
Wait,
Bond.
hold on,
She's
hold on,
in
hold
the
on.
new James Bond.
Did
she's
she write the book Super Fudge?
That's Julie Bloom.
Oh,
Judy.
He calls her Julie Blue.
Wow.
My God.
Are you there, God?
Do you
It's
see what we
me,
have
John.
to deal with, Chloe? You had 5 months of this. We have a lifetime.
I know.
I don't know if
We're
I was,
fucking stuck with him.
I don't know if I was that
God.
dumb back then. I feel like I got dumber.
Oh, you were.
Was I that dumb?
All right.
You had your moments.
Fuck the kill,
Found
fuck
it
marry,
endearing.
because you don't know anybody. So
Well, show me a picture.
it was a good idea.
Judy,
is it?
you don't
You
know
know
Judi
who she
Dench.
is.
What?
You don't know Judy Dench.
What would I
We
know her
saw
from?
Skyfall.
M. She's M. in
Oh,
the
M. Okay, I got
James
you.
Bond.
Got it. It's in there. Got it.
Okay.
Old hot.
Judy
old odd
Dench,
She was-
Diane Keaton. Do you know who that
She
is?
was. Yeah,
What's
she was
what's
mom
the
in
one
Superman.
from Contact?
She was.
What's that woman's name?
She was Mrs. Kent. Oh, Judy Foster.
Jodie
Jodie
Jodie Foster. I would bang Jodie Foster.
She's fucking hot. I think we're giving you hot older. Like
Yeah, that's hot.
Diane
and
Keaton's not
Diane
that-
Keaton's
she's
pretty
pretty hot.
She's pretty hot too. She aged very
Goldie
well.
Hawn.
she
Yeah.
looks good too.
Oh,
Well,
what's
she's kinda more
the
in-
Slim
Yeah.
Fast? The Slim Fast heifer. The one who did the Slim Fast
Heifer.
commercials.
Kirstie Alley.
Yes, that one.
She's not. I wouldn't. Consider
First
her
of
an
all, I
old
think that's
woman.
Jenny Craig. Or is it
Yeah,
Slim Fast?
it might be Jenny Craig.
Whatever she
I
did.
didn't even know people did Slim Fast anymore.
She's still a hoss.
Betty White.
Betty White's really fucking old.
I think every guy would bang her though.
Judi Dench, Betty White, the Queen
She's
of England.
feisty.
Betty does
No.
anal.
Betty does anal.
Oh, how about the mom from the Partridge Family? She was in.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
in Grandma's Boy. She
Yeah.
was the silver fox.
How about the chick from Family Ties? The mom. She just came out as a lesbian.
All right, we just need to pick 3.
Let's name every
Every old woman. What would you do?
How about fucking? Forget it. I lost it.
This is an idea for another show.
How about Betty Rubble?
No, no,
Oh.
no.
I'd
You-
take
you-
her.
I know you love animated characters. All right, so throat cancer is on the rise.
Oh, that's good. Too much dick sucking.
It's gone up significantly among young adults over the last 35 years. The increase may be caused, at least in part, by HPV.
Eating pussy.
So Michael, what's his name, wasn't wrong, I suppose.
No, he was.
Michael Douglas.
He's an idiot.
They found the rate of these cancers increased 60% between 1973 and 2009 among people under the age of 45. It increased 113% for white people, while it actually decreased by 50% for African Americans.
Because everyone's genes are fucked up.
Not only were we surprised to find a substantial increase in young adults with cancer of the tonsils and base of the tongue, bless you, bless you,
I think I got one more.
but also a wide deviation
No, I'm good.
among Caucasians and African Americans. The finding was presented at an annual meeting of the American Society for Radiation Oncology. Then they give us all the sample sizes, yada, yada. Can you stop snorting
Sorry.
into the...
I think Chloe got me sick.
All right, so they're basically attributing it to the sexual revolution of the 60s and 70s, and that people, I guess, are engaging in a lot of oral sex.
Well, that,
Hey.
What do you think about that?
I think people's genes are all fucked up, and we need a mass genocide.
Of what? Sexually active people?
I know.
No, of
Stop it.
People
Go
with
get a
bad
tissue.
genes.
What are you, 5? Go get a tissue.
Ew.
Did you hear about Stephen Lewis, the Marine?
Jeff.
Jeff wants to kill himself, but that's every show.
Yeah. I always just think about the mixing. That's all.
When you
He has to fucking mix this, and you're making it so hard for him.
When
Do you know
he-
what that even means?
when he starts-
Because I don't,
when
but
he-
I was here. I gotta mix this.
when he starts jabbing the mic into his eye, that's when I get worried.
I was jabbing the mic into my eye within the first 2 minutes of our last show because I forgot what was he saying, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're being inappropriate."
No, you were talking about.
He was talking about Jewish people.
Oh
dirty
yeah,
talking.
oy vey, there's a sale. That's right. Hey, Superman, did
I
you
made-
hear?
I made-
John's is an anti-Semite.
I never said
No
that.
sex tonight. There's a sale.
No, tell him the premise. You said
Oh, there's a premise.
you said Jewish
Explain the
guys
setup of
Jewish
the
guys
joke.
don't talk dirty in Hebrew.
They'll only talk dirty in English.
So I said,
He's such a fake Jew. He has no idea. He doesn't even care. Look at him. He's not even offended.
why would he be offended? There's nothing to be offended about.
Does Superman have a feather in his hair?
He has a pink. What is it? It's a
Breast
pink.
cancer awareness. Don't you feel fucking cheap now?
Yeah.
He has a feather in his hair. That would be funny. No,
For-
don't turn the TV on. We're taping.
For a good cause.
All right. Stephen Lewis,
God.
a Marine, is wanted. You know why he's wanted?
Because he has a big penis.
He drove 400 miles. Oh, wait a minute. Cat wants to go to the bathroom. Door's shut.
God. You guys,
In a cuckoo
you guys are like an old married couple.
Oh open the door so the cat can pee.
The kitty cat needs to pee. Keep the dog outside so the cat and the dog don't fight.
All right. The Marine drove 400 miles to meet up with a man and his children to engage in sex.
Ooh, Brokeback style.
He was met with cuffs.
What?
Stephen Lewis, a first private class stationed at Camp Pendleton in Southern California, was arrested 2 weeks ago after attempting to arrange a meeting with federal authorities who posed as a father, his 12-year-old son and 11-year-old daughter. They said that Lewis was on the website Family for Love,
Ooh.
where users discuss engaging in incestuous relationships. Through text... through
She'll be happy to know that her voice was used.
incest. Through text message with an undercover agent, they said Lewis made his intentions clear. Well, who would I have sex with, Lewis asked. Either son or daughter. The Marine later texted that he wanted to make love to all three of them.
But that's
Ew.
not incest if he's banging the son or daughter.
Well, I think what they did was they went on and they were going to have like threesomes with their kids and shit.
Right. And then he was like, no, I want to get in on that action.
Of you, yeah.
So I want to bang out a 12-year-old.
I don't think we've talked about this. What do you guys think about
Incest porn? Awesome. Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun.
No, about the whole To Catch a Predator scheme. Like, do you think it's entrapment?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I know there's a class action lawsuit against
Really?
To Catch a Predator, or there was.
It is
Because
entrapment.
guys have killed themselves after.
How could
being
you turn
shown.
that down? You're being enticed by like a 16-year-old. How could you turn that down?
Can you
I mean,
leave, please?
Chip, are you agreeing with him?
But are they
Yes.
16
Also, they're
or
like-
are they like
they're
12?
12, yeah.
No,
I was
no,
agreeing with
no.
the 16,
I've
not
watched,
the 12.
I've watched the show. It's like 15, 16. And then when they get to the house, the girl's hot. She's not 15, 16.
So he's like, you want some iced tea?
I
So
always,
he's wearing short
I actually
shorts.
would
She's
want to
like-
be one of those decoys.
Yeah, but awesome.
Deep throating a banana.
You could do
Hold
it.
on, I'm just getting cookies out of the oven.
Hi, why don't you come in and make yourself accessible?
You know what? Molly could totally do it. She put her hair in ponies. She could wear short
People
shorts.
think I'm 16 anyway.
And she'd be like, you guys want some lemonade, iced tea?
Take your balls out if you like.
I've never heard that said on the show.
You'll be hearing it a lot more.
I'm pretty sure that would be like concrete entrapment, like
And
telling them to take their balls out once they walk in the door.
And then that ball sack walks out and ruins the whole mood. I'm like there with my dick out, ready to masturbate,
And then he's like, "Why don't you take a seat over there?"
and then he just ruins the whole thing.
But do they do this, like, how do they access these girls? Like, were they already a member of the site, or it's just like
They-
they got
they
a pop
create.
up, like,
They join.
there's a hot 12-year-old in your vicinity, she wants to bang.
They join chat rooms that other people are in already.
Yeah, they create fake profiles.
But
they go on,
I know that-
and they trick people.
But are they just like
sometimes
regular
they-
chat rooms, or are they like
They're like sex chat rooms.
underage sex?
No, like regular like dirty talk chat rooms.
Oh.
I guess.
Remember, like AOL used to have chat rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to get banned from them for saying
ASL,
inappropriate
baby.
things. No, but I know sometimes they message guys first, being like, "Hey, what's up?
Hi, I'm 12 and I have big
Hi, I'm just doing my homework.
I want a man that'll jizz into my morning coffee."
I'm sure,
Truth.
I'm sure they say that.
All right.
That's entrapment.
Yes. So in this November, a new law in Germany is going to allow people to have a third gender option on birth certificates.
Third
Woohoo.
gender. What's the third
So
gender?
progressive.
It's the first European nation to recognize an undetermined sex on its birth certificate.
Did your pussy just get wet?
Undetermined?
German.
I'm not doing it.
Why?
You want me to?
What does that mean, though, undetermined?
Well, you know, sometimes boys are born with like a microphallus.
Sometimes the doctor can't tell.
And they
As she
can't
looks
really.
at you.
I thought it was more like pre or like during op, like pre-op or something like that.
No, I think it's like intersex.
Well, there's like some
Let's
some
choose.
people are
You can
born
also-
with both organs,
Yeah,
and then
and
you
you
have to
can be-
choose at birth.
So, like Jamie Lee Curtis?
We don't know that. It's like
First of all, you can have XO, which is like you only have an X chromosome and nothing else.
Right.
So you don't know if it's whatever.
I thought
You can have
X-
three. You can have three X's.
I thought XO was like hugs and kisses.
I had sex with my cat, and everyone knows. Speaking of cats, our studio audience is being mauled by one of them right now. Okay.
Punt the cat, sex slave.
The legislation will apply to intersex individuals.
Look at the dog.
on.
The dog is making out
With the wind.
fucking glass.
He was caught red-handed.
He was.
Like, what?
I mean,
He's giving a look like, are you fucking serious?
He was fucking going to town on that glass. Oh yeah, lick that shit. Don't you want? Now tell me that you wouldn't want him to lick your vagina. Look
That's
at that.
a huge tongue.
Look at that tongue. Talk about.
That's a girl, first of all. It's not a boy.
All right, you wouldn't want her
Yeah,
to go.
but you're fine with that now.
I am fine with that.
And you know what? I bet you she would enjoy it. And
Eat my
everybody wins.
chocolate-soaked pussy. I don't think she would want to eat my pussy.
Yeah, she would. You throw a little fucking
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, you guys
Okay.
are perfect for each other. I take it back.
You throw a little Alpo in there or something, she'll go to town on you.
Ew.
I feel like we did do the Nutella incident, in which I thought it'd be really hot to put Nutella on my tits.
It was
And you
really
lick it
hot.
off, but it's
maybe
it's
you didn't
sticky.
Maybe you didn't think it was hot
Yeah, it
because
was
it
just
didn't
a
come
sticky
off.
situation.
I thought it was very hot. I always liked your tits.
That was John gagging. What were you trying to do?
She had very.
Trying to deep throat his fingers.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. All evidence points to him being gay.
Did you know he likes Project Runway?
I do not.
Fun fact.
Do not.
I love Project
Sweet
Runway.
tap dancing Christ.
All right. Should we do one more article?
I was going to talk about Chloe's nice
Make it
nipples.
work.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're a perfect size for her breast.
Chloe, how do you feel about that?
No comment.
Like sometimes like with large-chested women, you get like these big, nasty nipples. Mm-hmm. Good size.
Do not call anatomy nasty. Like, you're such a fucking asshole, seriously.
And some
Have
anatomy
you ever
can be
tried the
nasty.
what is it called? Like real boobs or something.com?
Real boobs.
Whoa.
It's like there's like a site where you can go and
I'm
look
on
at
it.
you can go and look at what actual
Oh.
tits look like.
Yeah.
Ew.
Similar to the wall of vagina, there's a site
on
for,
it.
it's like a gallery of natural breasts.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
say like
wow.
it'll say like A cup like had kids
What was
or
it
like
called?
didn't have kids. It's not even. It's you probably
not
wouldn't even
sexual.
enjoy it because
It's
there's
just
some.
pictures of
It
boobs.
just makes you feel a lot better about yourself. Really, some
Yeah.
people have weird, weird,
oddly shaped. Because tits don't look like
Real
celebrity
tits.
tits or porn tits.
No,
Usually.
especially the asymmetrical ones. You're like,
Yeah.
So this is this is going to help women, like we said with the wall of vagina,
Real
to
tits
become
didn't
more
come up.
accepting of their bodies, so we can stop
Sure,
comparing.
I think every woman is kind of. I mean, well, yeah,
You're
I think
comparing
you think
yourself to the
you're-
media.
yeah,
exactly.
It's like, why does my vagina look like this when it's?
Why
You know,
is
we
it?
talked about this. Porn star vaginas are not normal.
Yeah, because they're all floppy and used.
No,
Yeah, they have
a lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of them have them done up,
You
or
know,
they have that
you fucking-
vagina reconstruction surgery because
Right,
that's their
because
job.
they're used and all flopped out. You contradict yourself all the time.
What are you talking
No,
about?
I refuse
talk-
to have this conversation.
You talk
again.
shit about
Move on,
porn
please.
stars like that they need all the surgery on their vaginas, but then at the same time you're like, oh,
No, for aesthetics.
vaginas don't get stretched out.
No, I
fucked
never
up.
said they do get stretched out, but you are like, if a woman has 2 kids, that's it. Her vagina's done.
Right, it's
That's
like-
not true.
It's like yodeling in a cave.
Vaginas are extremely they
Not-
come back.
Not when watermelons are coming out of
They're
them.
very elastic.
Not for a watermelon.
Look, Superman is saying that they are, and
it
he actually is in the health
If
profession.
it was a softball, that's one thing. A watermelon, not happening. I'm sorry. It's floppy.
I'm sorry for you. Your wife must have been a real flappy
Yeah,
fuck.
she was.
Also, your kid has the head the size of a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yes. He has a big fucking head. Big fucking head.
You know, you suck.
YOLO. YOLO, lolo, lolo.
I got that. That was pretty delayed, though.
I was waiting for a break.
All right, I'm just going to change the topic a little. 9 crazy crimes in the United States that wouldn't be illegal anywhere else.
Okay.
Some of these
Sodomy?
some are sexual, some aren't. In Idaho, it's perfectly legal to give your lady a box of chocolates. Perfectly illegal for that box of chocolates to weigh less than 50 pounds.
Wait, what?
Yes!
Well, I don't accept gifts of less than 50 pounds of
Yeah.
chocolate, so that's fine.
In Alaska, you can't wake a sleeping bear specifically for a photo opportunity.
That makes sense.
if you just want to chat, though,
Yeah. In North Dakota, beer and pretzels can't be served at the same time at any bar or restaurant.
That's some bullshit.
wouldn't that be better?
Yeah.
Like, soak up the liquor. Or
Yeah.
something?
Could you stop it? No, he's being... Number 4. It's illegal in Oregon to whisper dirty things during sex in the area of Willowdale.
I'm gonna get you so hard.
Willowdale? What's Willowdale?
It's an area in Oregon.
It sounds like Willowbrook. Is that where they put all their retards
No.
or something?
What is wrong with you?
Did Geraldo go there?
Yeah,
and do a
that was-
special
Yep.
in the 70s.
Yep. And then there was deinstitutionalization.
You know what's sad is no one's going to know that reference.
I do.
I know you do. I love these retards.
Yeah, they used to chain mentally challenged people to walls in Willowbrook, and you're making fun of that.
I was asking if it
I
was
hope
the
you're
same
happy
thing.
with yourself.
I was asking if it was the same thing, that's all.
You absolutely cannot dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale in Kentucky
Oh,
unless you offer more than 6 blue ducklings at once.
that makes sense.
Oh,
That
so you can
actually-
sell them wholesale.
That makes a lot of sense.
Females can't do their own hair in Oklahoma unless licensed by the state.
That also makes sense.
I mean, of course, these aren't really enforced, but in North Carolina, bingo games can't last more than 5 hours.
Thank God.
In New York City, wow, it's against the law to carry an ice cream in your pocket.
How does one do that anyway?
Is that an ice cream?
I don't know.
Shove a cone in your pocket?
In Oklahoma, dogs must have a permit signed by the mayor in order to congregate in groups of 3 or more on private property.
Wow.
That's crazy. So no gangbangs for John in that state.
Damn it.
Nope.
So there you go. Okay, we could do some emails. Would you like to do some emails?
Once again, we have emails?
It's
Yes.
time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
This pumpkin ale doesn't taste like pumpkin at all, for the record.
No, it doesn't.
It's like flavor.
Blue Point, you're slacking.
Let's see what Chloe thinks of Bailey J's penis.
Wow, this is such a good way to rekindle your friendship.
Oh my god.
That was a good reveal, right? You ready?
What is that?
Yeah.
My god.
She's
A
on
transsexual.
she's on our network.
Wow.
Hot, right?
Wow.
John would have sex with anal sex with her.
I would have anal sex with her.
She's hot.
That is shocking. I've never seen anything like it.
It's quite a large penis, isn't it?
I just came.
It's got some girth.
Oh,
Hi.
I wanted to tell this anecdote that I thought of earlier.
Okay.
What's an anecdote?
Oh my god.
I'm not sick. I don't need that.
You haven't been poisoned.
No, seriously. What do you?
I was wondering about Stacey's reaction to this.
So it's a story.
I
that you're telling?
I hooked up with this guy in Israel who's apparently really into roleplay, and I mean,
Was it a Care Bear?
it's so awkward when the other person is really used to doing it and you're really inexperienced with it, because I feel like you need to, and you haven't seen the person for a while. You like don't have that chemistry.
Was it a Care Bear?
No, it was military roleplay.
Moo. Hey.
He was my drill sergeant,
Oh, that's a good one.
but I swear to God,
Did he have a hat? Did he have like a? Did he have a uniform?
Yes,
Was he, oh man,
everyone
I'm getting
has a
excited.
uniform.
Hold on, let me pull my dick out. All right, go ahead, go. So he had a full uniform. What were you wearing?
can you let me tell my story, you fucking asshole?
Shut up. No,
Sorry.
welcome.
I'm getting excited. Sorry.
So he was my drill sergeant, but I swear to God, this guy is like a professional actor, like method actor.
So you just met this guy?
No, I mean, we've fucked a couple times, but like
Okay.
this time I came back after not seeing him for a couple of years, and he's like, I've gotten really into role play. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna put on my uniform, whatever.
And he had the uniform in the closet.
Yeah. He
Did you
puts it
see the
on.
closet? Like, was it like my experience where everything in the closet were costumes?
He probably. I didn't see them, but I'm sure he had other costumes since he's so into
Yeah.
it. Apparently.
Okay.
But
Did
is-
you? Do you have a costume for you?
No, I was
Okay.
just.
You were just a regular you,
Yeah.
naked.
I was wearing like a wife beater and sweatpants.
Is
Okay.
he
That's what I
actually?
sleep in.
Is he actually in the military? So was it?
He
like-
was in the military.
So it was his former uniform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he have a
Convenient, right?
gun?
Not anymore.
That would've been
Unfortunately.
hot. Put it to her head and be like, "Yeah, bitch, fuck me."
This is all irrelevant to the story.
No,
basically,
this is extremely relevant.
basically, this guy's a professional actor and was so into
No,
his
if he
character.
was in the military, then he has experience being that character.
Why don't we just stop talking?
I'm gonna
Do you just
punch
wanna
you
take
in
over?
the fucking
Just take over the
face.
show.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
I'm just saying, though. He's not just because he can be a military guy doesn't mean that he's an actor.
I kind of want to start this story over. No, I'm not joking. You're so fucking annoying.
All right, I'm sorry. Shut up. Turn his mic off.
Oh,
You're punished.
Damn
So
it.
okay, so you come back. You meet this guy after not seeing him for a while. He puts on his military uniform. You are in a wife beater and sweatpants.
Yes.
And what happens?
And he gets really into his character. He's like, fucking drop and give me 50, blah, blah, blah. And I was suddenly overcome by one of those laughing attacks.
Yes.
Where you literally cannot stop laughing as hard as you try.
Yes.
And I was so... Like, he was staying in character the entire time I was laughing, so it was just this cycle.
He didn't laugh.
He didn't break character once. He was like, why are you fucking laughing? This isn't a fucking laughing matter.
Oh my god.
Like, you're out of line,
So he
soldier.
got more and more angry.
He got more and more pissed. Totally in character, like, consumed by his character. It was like, this is demerits for you.
Did you guys... Alright.
Every time he reprimanded me, I would laugh harder to the point where tears were rolling down my face. I could not compose myself whatsoever.
Did
You're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Reach around.
Did you...
Oh, I'm off, aren't I? Fuck.
Did you start laughing
I'm back.
when you were having sex?
No.
Or was it like pre-sex?
Once we got into the sex, it was fine, but I'm just not used to role-playing like that, and I could not fucking control myself.
Right. Well, when someone takes their role so seriously, it does get funny.
It was fucking hilarious. Like, I'm just not cut out for role-playing.
And also, certain people shouldn't role-play. Like, certain people they just look ridiculous role-playing.
No, he was good, though. I was like, you fucking deserve an Oscar, man. I was impressed.
So, did you eventually get him to break character?
No, he didn't break character until we both came.
Wow.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
The dog is now doing crazy things with his tongue.
And you're saying bestiality can't work for you.
Are you attracted to that dog?
She's giving me the eyes.
Stop.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
What are you doing? All right.
So that's my anecdote.
Thank you. I think that was... I think that was...
But has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
Do you ever, like...
Yes. John...
He's presenting now.
John is now licking his lips at the dog. I think Superman's going to kick your ass for trying to seduce his dog. Look at the dog.
It's a real battle of wits going on.
I want to go over and start licking the other side of the glass.
Please do. Go do it.
It's probably dirty.
Please don't take your
I just
microphone
cleaned
with
it.
you.
No, you didn't. You're a liar.
I
You're a
did.
fucking filthy liar. You
What's
just
she
want
looking at
me.
me for?
You
She's
want me-
looking at Jeff to help her.
Now,
Oh my god! She just went like, fuck you, and gave you the chin and walked away. Now she's back. Can you do it? You think you could seal the deal? John, you going to seal the deal with this one? She finds you boring. She's yawning.
no, she wants it.
No, yes, it's happened to me, this role play thing, where I've laughed because my partner is not doing a very
But have
good
they
job.
gotten... Like, I was surprised that he didn't just, like, stop the scene and
Yeah.
be like, can you fucking take this seriously?
Yeah.
Scene.
Instead, he just acted as if that was part of the scene, too, which made it so much worse for me.
You know what? I've never had that. Like, usually when I start laughing, we both break character.
Right.
But if they kept up, I would definitely start
I
laughing
was
harder.
Like, I really don't think I've ever laughed harder in my life.
Because the fact that person doesn't start laughing is weird.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I
was
get
like, how are
scared.
you not breaking, like, straight face the entire time? And I'm rolling on the floor crying with laughter.
Well, she's also doing a military scenario while you do, like, Care Bears and butterflies and unicorns and shit.
Care Bear. What was that? It was Care Bear. And then
Smurfette.
Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, why
Wasn't
didn't
it-
you tell me to stop that?
Was it Fucks a Lot Bear?
Fucks a lot.
Let's
Teddy
hear
fucks
this
a lot.
email.
All right, this was sent to all of us, actually, except John, because he doesn't have email. It was even sent to Bruno. This proves if she's secreting, it's not rape. This is from
Oh, this,
Oh, yeah, I had a fucking bitch
this,
fight with this person.
proves my point.
This is from Don. A social worker appointed to counsel a domestic violence suspect now faces criminal charges for allegedly telling police a client abducted and assaulted her to cover up an affair she was having with the client. According to court records, state police charged Cindy Lee Brumbaugh, 50, of Howard, with 3 offenses related to filing a false report to police after she allegedly told authorities that a client threatened her, forced her to send him sexual text messages, abducted her, and took her to a Shamokin Dam motel where he sexually assaulted her, according to the affidavit obtained by the Express. According to the affidavit, the situation began to unfold on August 3rd when Brumbaugh reported an abduction and sexual assault to the Belafonte Police Department. Brumbaugh allegedly reported the incident to police after her husband learned she and the male were in a car accident in the Shamokin Dam area and both received treatment at a hospital. So attached is her photo.
How does that prove the point? I
I'm
saw
lost.
this. I saw
I'm
this
completely
email
lost.
that makes no sense.
Wow.
So here's the picture.
She is
She looks
something.
like the church lady from SNL.
She is something else. I don't understand how this connects to everything.
It literally has nothing to do with. Like,
This is
the
supposed,
two things are
this is
totally
supposed to
separate.
help my point.
Molly
I replied, "What?"
replied, "This picture made me secrete. For reals, though, I just read a book talking about how both erection and vaginal lubrication are reflexes that can happen even when the person doesn't report being aroused."
Okay. So that goes
And
against what I
then-
said then.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's disproving what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was thanks, Don. Thanks for confusing all of us.
Then it ain't a rape.
I thought he was agreeing with me. I'm fucking totally confused.
I think he wrote to the wrong show.
I really don't know what the fuck's going on.
Wait,
right now.
why he wrote to the wrong?
He wrote to the wrong show. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? What just happened?
I have no idea what the hell that whole
He
thing
sent
had
an
to do.
email, and the beginning of it was, "I have something that disproves the."
Some chick lied about being raped, so that proves.
Yeah.
That proves.
So
what?
that proves that Don probably raped someone,
Well, what
and
is
now
it-
he's like
But what does it
running
prove?
around trying to prove some. I don't know. He obviously isn't mentally stable. Don, you
Our
know,
audience-
fucking explain
No, we're
yourself.
So
This makes
Just
no
let's
sense.
move on. Here's another
Just
email.
please read a different.
I
one.
was. I'm really trying to understand because I thought he was backing me on this.
Well, why did he attach a picture?
That is another story in itself. Maybe I was supposed to masturbate to that. I don't think. I honestly, Don, I don't think I can masturbate to that picture. I'm sorry, but I could try.
No, the girls had to secrete.
Yeah, we're secreting.
You had to look at the pictures. The girls.
All right, this is from Tom. I've been following you from the very beginning. I'm not always up to date
Stalker.
I'm not always up to date with episodes, but I listen to them in order and have heard them from the very beginning. I had the urge this morning to look up your website and attempt to get a glimpse of you guys. I guess I have formed a mental picture of both Stacy and Molly. I was hoping to compare my mental images to the real deal. I was disappointed with the lack of information on your website and failed to find any images other than the vague back of 2 women.
That's the point.
I know you have other online presence and was hoping to get some directions to where I might find your photos. Not to sound like a stalker, but I am just now
Well,
realizing
you do.
that I've listened to over 100 episodes and I know next to nothing about you guys. I guess that is by design. Well, you might
Indeed,
see
you
that?
got it.
Well, you might even get a kick out
Took
of
him
my
100 episodes. You got it.
So I'm going to send you pictures of me so you can jerk off. Okay.
And your life story.
No, it's not. It's not even that. I mean,
All right.
nothing against. But the point is that, like, if people in our everyday life knew that we were on a sex podcast, even you would probably look down on a person that like that. Like
Even me?
No, like not you, but like the listeners. What I'm saying,
Oh.
if you knew,
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, what are they doing? And
Well, it was a bit weird. That was a weird Facebook message to get. Like, oh, by the way, we are friends with your ex, and we do a sex podcast.
Well,
Right.
They do weird things on their own.
Fair
That's-
enough.
Well, wait.
You want to talk weird? That's them. That's not
Well, here, I'm going to finish what he said. You might even get a kick out of my perception of who you are versus reality.
that would be interesting.
In hindsight, I probably should have sent this to John or TP, since they probably get very little attention email-wise.
I don't get any attention
Damn right.
ever.
I hope that someone reads this. Thanks for the show. I enjoy listening to you guys while I'm at the gym. Tom, P.S. I went to Riotcast and saw the 2 faceless images. I hated to spoil, but I must admit they leave me begging for more.
That's the point.
You are both super hot. Stacy,
See, he's complimenting you. Relax.
Stacy, ready? Are you fucking ready? Shut up.
She's all wound
You
up.
shut up.
She's
You
wound
all
up.
you do is interrupt me.
She's wound up. Look at her face.
She's going to go on a pegging
She's
spree.
pissed.
She's begging.
Can I read?
Murder you.
Can I read the last sentence of this
She's
fucking email? Can I read the last sentence?
Stop yelling at me.
I think we need group therapy.
Are you ready? You are both super hot. Stacy, why you ever fuck John is a wonder.
Oh, dick! I was trying to fucking back. You know what, Tom? Fuck you. I'm fucking taking all this heat trying to back up your fucking stupid bullshit, and then you fucking go and stab me in the back.
Bring out the Johnimal.
God damn it, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. I agree. I don't know why I ever fucked him.
These girls are calling you a fucking stalker molester, and here I am backing you, and you fucking stab me. Well, fuck you.
So I didn't miss out on anything.
No, you didn't. You missed out on nothing.
Nope. Run of the mill penis.
Run of the mill.
Fuck all y'all.
I don't think we have no more emails. We had the email that made no sense, and then we had the creepy stalker email.
So to send us more emails that make no sense.
Go to Stacy at riotcast.com.
Send us emails, even if they're nonsensical.
Molly at riotcast.com.
We will read
Send
them.
us a haiku.
TP at riotcast.com. Or you can leave a voicemail at 978-503-SUCK. There we go. 978-503-SUCK. There we go. What?
I said, oh my god, I know it.
I don't know it.
I don't fucking know.
978-503-SUCK. The sex slave, you have to know it. He beats it into you every night.
Or else he brands you
Say the number. Say the number.
as he's beating you with his cock.
Oh, boy. All right. So, Superman, could you make any more noise?
Dude, man,
The dog beer.
978-503-SUCK.
just on this guy's penis, man.
Wait, what? You're giving the dog beer?
He just poured beer into a bowl. What is going on?
Hey, relax.
Let it happen.
The dog's horny. She needs
What?
a little beer.
Oh my god.
No wonder she's fat.
What?
It's light beer.
Come on, it's fucking...
That's dick.
It's
That's
October-
animal abuse.
No, it's not. That's Oktoberfest
That's what he
beer.
does right before he rapes her. He gets her drunk.
They're nice.
It's not rape.
Nice and loose.
It's not rape. In the ass. If she's secreting, it ain't a raping.
All right.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
And on that note, let's thank our sponsor.
Thanks, Amazon. If
Amazon.
you buy shit from Amazon,
It will help our podcast because we get a percentage of your purchase. So go to the Why You Suck in Bed page, click on the Amazon button, especially when you start Christmas shopping.
You can buy lube to make your animals
Already?
more
Fuck.
accessible.
And Gamefly.com/suck. Get a 14-day free trial on Gamefly.com. It's a Netflix video games. You can also buy the video game at a cheaper price. Gamefly.com. TwistedToys.net, owned
With a
by...
Z.
With a Z. Owned by Paige. Put in the code SUCK and get 20% off any sex toy or sex-related item on the site. Tweakedaudio.com.
They sell shop vacs?
Amazon sells shop vacs, but not Twisted Toys. That might be their next... They should call
I'm
it the
sure there's
Johnimal.
some sort of like penis
Some kind of
vacuum
sucking-
apparatus.
Yes.
Yes.
Vacuum?
Yeah, penis vacuum.
It would be like that ear vacuum that they sell, the suck out earwax, but bigger for my penis.
Actually, I have a spider, like a thing to get bugs.
Okay.
Like a
It
so that you
sucks up bugs?
Yeah, so it's like a clear tube so that you can like keep a healthy distance and suck it right in. So it would be perfect.
So you need to go to Chloe's
Is it
later.
an attachment to...
No,
You guys can
it's a
try it
free,
later.
Free form, free
its own
standing.
thing?
Look at him. The sparkle is returned to his eye.
I'm going to look that shit up on Amazon.com.
He's still not going to fuck you. He's going to fuck the whole
And tweakedaudio.com for earbuds, mic'd, unmic'd, all different colors. They are the bomb. Diggity, as John says.
I never said that.
You say it all the time.
Definitely said that.
tweakedaudio.com.
In other news, I vote John off the podcast.
Wow. That's
I
quite a
do-
statement.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Wow. That's quite a statement.
You've been voted
We should
off
do
the
like a
island.
Survivor episode where we all kind
Well,
of...
how about this? People write
Please,
in...
people, vote me off.
We've had
Please.
enough people write in that you're fucking annoying.
Bullshit. We've had the same number of people write that everybody's annoying here.
Never me.
Bullshit. Oh, you're the
Everyone
perfect one.
loves me.
Please, Edwin, come back.
Bullshit.
The only negative feedback I've had is that I say like a lot.
You know what? How about this, people? If people write in and say that they want me off the show, I will graciously leave.
Bullshit.
I'm dead ass.
Gracious.
Dead ass.
Is that in your
Graciously.
vocabulary?
And if
Dead
you
ass.
want him to stay, write in and beg that he stays.
No, don't write in. Don't write in if you want
Really?
me to stay.
You don't want your...
Wow, good
don't,
tactic.
don't send any voicemails or any emails if you want me to stay put. Thank you
You're a
for your
mess.
support.
Wow.
All right. Also, Tom, just so you know, we're not going to be putting our identities up ever. So you should probably just go with your imagination.
just
right? I mean, what you got on there is all you're getting. So I'm sorry, but...
if I get kicked off the show, folks, I will leak pictures.
Oh shit!
Tables have turned.
And then
Wow.
people will want you
That's
off.
fucking blackmail.
Damn straight, knucka.
That's illegal in New York State.
All right, guys. So
I actually
Similar to carrying ice cream in your pocket.
I do like blackmail porn.
I do like ice
You-
cream
you
sandwiches
like
in my
it-
pocket.
What kind of porn don't you like? That's what I want to know.
That's one of my top 5s. Yeah, I'd
Ice
say
cream
top
porn?
5. Maybe 6. Not ice cream.
I feel like
Oil,
the only
maybe.
porn you don't
Oil.
like is just vanilla,
wrestling.
like romantic.
What about
stuff.
like an ice cream truck driver that covers you in twist and sprinkles?
And he gets all the
Sprinkles.
ice cream
See, I
from
don't like
his pocket.
sprinkles. I don't like sprinkles.
You don't like sprinkles?
No, I don't like
what the
sprinkles.
hell's wrong with you?
I don't like sprinkles. If you want just...
I think it's too late to ask that question.
What about chocolate dip?
If you go just like syrup and that kind
Hard
of... Whipped cream?
candy
Whipped cream
coating.
I could do.
There's no whipped cream on an ice cream
Little
truck.
cherries.
There's no cherry. What?
What?
Well, I'm thinking a different
Maybe
type
it's
of
a
ice cream
Sunday truck.
I'm thinking ice cream parlor. Let's go the whole parlor.
No.
Parlor.
Parlor.
Yeah, I caught it. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Well, Truck Nuts and I say goodbye.
See you next Tuesday.